A 10-point lead, only to see that sliced in half, which is where it stands now at 57-52. Lou again. How do you like that? 3 3-pointers for Tyronn Lue, and he's got 13 points.
Jordan recognized the defense, went behind him. That gave Lou all kind of time to take a look at that shot.
And a whistle, and let's see if it's on Stackhouse.
Reggie Miller is one of those players that's so good at forcing the defense to commit the foul when he's working without the ball. Take a look at this last shot. Jordan recognizing Miller going behind him. There was no way he was going to recover. Lou hits his third 3-pointer of the quarter.
Reggie Miller at the line with the Wizards up by 8. And Reggie is, of course, automatic there. Has 16 points in the game tonight. Active career leaders, Miller is 3rd active and 6th all-time in the NBA in free throw shooting.
Good work.
Good effort, though. The lead is 6. An overplay by Strickland on Lue. Laettner takes the jumper. Big shot. 10 points for Christian Laettner. And he is shooting well, 5 of 9, his season high 21 against Chicago. Miller with Jordan on him. They go down low to O'Neal. Backs in, short jumper no good. MJ is there for the rebound.
Did you see the defense collapse on Jermaine O'Neal? When those big men take too long to get their shot off, that gives defenders a chance to double back down and help out. I think Jordan went after that shot, a couple of other players.
Wizards by 8, 10 on the shot clock. 5 to shoot. Jordan, fade away. What a shot! The fans with a sigh because he hit the shot, and also applause because he's so great. MJ 10 of 20 from the field, has 22 points. And the Wizards again by 10. Strickland short jumper good.
Eric Strickland.
Getting penetration, Eric Strickland with 6 points off the bench. Approaching the 1-minute mark in this, the 3rd quarter. Stackhouse. Trickling pass for Haywood. Brendan fadeaway, rips it. Strickland for 3.
Well, Brendan was the one that tipped that loose.
And Lou at the other end off a nice pass. And a season high 11 assists. The Wizards with a very productive period.
Outscored them 28-20 thanks to Lou and Christian Laettner. They got some other people into the scoring column. Washington continues to do the job rebounding-wise and turnover-wise. Only 1 turnover as opposed to 11 turnovers committed by the Pacers.
T. Lue with 15 points, 11 assists. And that 11 assists, a season high, besting his old mark of 6. Getting our first look at Jamison Brewer in the game tonight for the Pacers. O'Neal with Oakley on him. Turns on Charles and scores. So the Wizards start the 4th quarter with Juan Dixon and Tyronn Lue, Charles Oakley, Christian Laettner, and Michael Jordan, who has 22 points in the game.
Yeah, this is a critical stretch, I think, just to come out and reaffirm that they're here for real. They're going to sustain this type of play in this league.
MJ fadeaway, tough shot, and he got it. 24 for Jordan. The other thing they need to do, Phil, is match the intensity that the Pacers bring here.
Yeah.
Because they're picking up the pace a little bit to start this quarter.
You know that's why Isaiah brought Brewer in, just to try and get some fresh meat in there.
Reggie draws a foul, as he always does. And we'll go to the line. It's on Crit by as many as 10. Jordan, nice move on Mercer, kicks it out to Dixon with 4 to shoot. Oakley underneath MJ, gets it off with 1 second and misses, and Charles with an offensive rebound.
And that's why you want to at least get that shot off to give yourself a chance for another 24 seconds. Jordan just pulled the trigger in time.
Dixon is caught up with Laettner, baseline jumper, missed it. Brewer the rebound.
Well, I thought Reggie just lost control of that ball.
Reggie with MJ on him. They go to Brewer. O'Neal using that right arm, goes inside and scores. Jermaine O'Neal at 6'11", 230. His body very similar to Kwame Brown, who's 6'11", 248, and you look at the difference between the two. That's the kind of offensive power you want to see from Kwame. He's got the body for it. Dixon goes all the way, gets pushed, and Juan will go to the line to shoot a pair.
That time he caught Reggie Miller a little bit off guard. And like we said in the opening, Steve, this guy is fearless. Talking about Juan Dixon, he's not afraid to take big shots. That time he caught Reggie a little relaxed and gets the baseline side on him. There's a trip. Sends him to the line for two.
Juan 26 of 29 on the season, now 26 of 30. Michael Jordan comes out of the game with 24 points. And Dixon misses them both. Critical free throws for the Wizards. Miller for three. Again O'Neal. Spins, shoots, and scores.
And now we're seeing the kind of player that we saw the first time they played at MCI Center, where he was just dominating and Washington had no answer for him.
10-point lead down to 2. Offensive foul on Oakley.
Bad call.
Third personal on Oakley, 8:41 to go in regulation, and the tide has turned rapidly in Indiana. For 4 in the period from the floor. Here's Jamison Brewer. O'Neal's jumper, and we've got a new ball game tied at 69. 7th tie of the night, but the Wizards have let a 10-point lead slip right through their fingers. Laettner off the Washington bench. He'll come in. Stackhouse off the screen. The jumper. Jordan's jumper. Haywood with a huge offensive rebound.
Good rebound. Yes, thank you. Make them pay at the other end. We've seen Jermaine get offensive rebound. That time, Brendan pulls the offensive rebound and gets the 2. Big shot.
9 points, 9 rebounds for Haywood. Harrington and Trammell. Good defense by Laettner.
Cut him off on the baseline side, forced him to shuffle his feet. And you wouldn't expect that. You would think that Harrington has the quickness. Here's that last shot by Jordan. The missed shot. Haywood goes up with 2 hands, gets it strong, and puts it down. Big play. Give them a 2-point lead.
Monty McCutcheon called a delay of game on the Pacers, which is results in nothing unless they do it again. Then it's a technical foul. Wizards by 2, 3:56 to play in regulation. Steve Buckhantz and Phil Chenier and our Comcast Sportsnet crew here tonight. Chris Crane, Matt Mastracci, Doug Ulaki. Stackhouse way short. Boy, he has come up short on a bunch of shots tonight.
Just the timing has not been there on his release, and his, when he reaches the top of his shot, just the rhythm just not there.
Gary 3 of 14 from the field tonight. Artest challenged by Stackhouse. 4 to shoot. Fadeaway jumper. Another offensive rebound blocked by Haywood, and Lou comes up with a huge block by Haywood. Jerry for MJ baseline. Penetrates, lays it off for Haywood inside, and he is fouled. Tonight, 7 of 14. Miller off a screen. And the Pacers have regained the lead by 1. The greatest three-point shooter of all time, and at age 37, he hasn't missed a beat. Lou kicks it out for Laettner. Back to Stackhouse for Laettner, and this time the open jumper good.
Good patience that time on the part of both.
Lou with a big rebound.
They got some numbers.
Michael goes inside, is fouled, and he'll go to the line, and he hurt his knee. He got caught up with in the quarter. MJ has 3. Jordan with 25 for the game. O'Neal again, they double team. They go back to him with Haywood on him. Now here's Jordan for help, and they throw it away. Jordan came over to help on O'Neal, and he threw it out of bounds.
O'Neal saw that and saw his teammate Artest in the corner, but just panicked a little bit, overthrew Artest. He couldn't get to it.
14th turnover of the game for the Pacers, and it has proved to be crucial for them. Let's see if the Wizards can take advantage, leading by 3. Biggest possession of the game. Jordan jumper, a little short. Stackhouse with a big offensive rebound, and he's fouled.
Did you see him grab the rebound? That's the way to go to the boards for a rebound. Make no mistake about it.
Jerry averages 4 rebounds a game, and that one was gigantic.
Big time. Sandwich between Miller and Brad Miller and Reggie Miller.
Stackhouse 1 for 2 from the line tonight. An 86% shooter on the season. Got that one to give him 9 points in the game, and the Wizards a 4-point lead. 40 and 8/10 seconds to play in regulation. Jerry gets them both. Isaiah Thomas wants time, and the Wizards are back up by one full timeout rather. And the Pacers have a 22nd timeout. That's all they have left. And the Wizards have a foul to give.
Don't let Reggie obviously see the 3.
Right, and don't let him get it too quickly. But that's as close to 5 seconds as you'll get in this league. Strickland is fouled by Lou, and there's your foul to give. With now 39 and 3/10 seconds.
Sometimes they play little head games. I'm sure that they realized that Washington had a foul to give. Strickland just took off to the basket and possibly could have been forced into a turnover, but you want to play the percentages and didn't want to allow him to get a quick basket.
Wizards who committed just 3 turnovers the entire game. Pacers have 14. Again, close to a 5-second violation. Brad Miller gets Laettner up in the air, goes in and scores.
Miller.
Wizards going to have to get it up. Over the timeline, Doug Collins urging Lou to get it over the timeline, and he does. And he's fouled by Strickland with 23 and 6/10 seconds to go. And Ty Lue, 1 of 2 from the line tonight, but a good free throw shooter. On the season, 87%.
Yeah, I mean, he just has a very good technique at the line. And this is that last possession. Miller gives a head fake, gets Laettner to go. Really want to force them to consume some time.
Ron Artest clangs one. Up in the air, knocked away, and a loose ball foul will be called on Washington. It's on Jerry Stackhouse.
Now, Jerry Stackhouse was on the back of Jermaine O'Neal. I grant you that. But Jermaine O'Neal was on the back of Brendan Haywood.
Yes, he was. So O'Neal to the free throw line, a 74% free throw shooter. And tonight he's 2 for 2 from the line. Takes a long time to study the rim and scores it.
Okay, now they have to get themselves set, match up with everybody. Jordan's going to step in and make sure if there's a long rebound that he secures that. The other players on the perimeter are going to step in front of their men.
15 points for O'Neal. You've got to get the rebound, and if not, get the ball inbound after the made free throw. Stackhouse is fouled by O'Neal with 17.8 seconds to play. So Jerry will go to the line to shoot 2, and they're huge. He's made 3 of 4 tonight. Collins opting to go small now after these free throws by Stackhouse.
Good shot.
Wizards as a team 14 of 23 from the line. Stackhouse has 11 points in the game. Big 5-point lead for Washington. Now Collins says get a hand up. Strickland's long jumper missed it, knocked out of bounds. And Gary Benson says Pacer ball with 8.9 seconds to play.
Boy, Eric Strickland missed that three. He's the best three-point shooter on the team this year with the best percentage, I should say.
5th best in the NBA. Artest, that's no good. Jordan will let it go out of bounds. 4.1 seconds to play. And dare I say the Wizards are clutching their first victory here since 1997. And for the Indiana Pacers, it will be their 5th consecutive loss, but their first at home. They've lost 4 straight on the road.
Only their 4th loss all year.
Only their 4th loss at home all season. They've lost to Detroit, San Antonio, the Lakers, and now the Wizards at home.
Yeah,